All right. Good morning or afternoon or night, whenever you're seeing this. Today's the day after Christmas, and we will be working on my 2005 Acura TSX. We will be doing the VTC gasket and one igniter. So, this has been in storage for a bit because I got another little cool car, which I'll do a walk around with later. But yeah, so my passenger side headlight's been out and it's been leaking oil from the VTC actuator. So we're gonna replace the gasket again. I already did it earlier this year, and we're gonna replace that igniter. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna be doing is, well, we're gonna do the headlight first. And for that, you have to take off this rad cover, then take off the front bumper from that side, and then this side should come right off. Yeah, there's just clips up here you have to take off, and then you should be able to pull it off. Second thing we're gonna be doing is, let me see if I can zoom in a bit. Oop. Yeah, right there. You should be able to see the oil leaking from there. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that gasket again, and hopefully it fixes it. So let's get started. We're gonna do the headlight first. So normally what you'd use is a pry tool, like an interior pry tool, or not an interior pry tool, but like a clip pry tool. But I don't have that, so at least I don't have it here. So we're gonna go ahead and take that clip off. Oh shit. All right, well, that's down the battery tray. Let's see if I can grab that. Okay, perfect. Always make sure you have all your clips. One right here. I can do that. One right here. Pull that out. One right hither. Take that out. There's one right here. There you go. So if you don't have clip pry tools, something that comes in handy is these little Harbor Freight pry bars. You got the whole set right there. But yeah, this is I don't really need pry tools for, oh, this clip's broken. I don't really need pry tools for home because I have, these ones. We'll get that one in a minute. So you take these off. This clip is broken too. Who would have thought? These clips are notorious for being broken all the time. So that happens. Just get some new ones, which I haven't done yet for some odd reason. So there we go. All the clips are out. Now your rad cover can. This might be hard to do with one hand. Now your rad cover can come out like so. There we go. And then from there, normally you'd have a bunch of clips for your grill, but in my case, my grill is somehow in there. Okay, great. So next, if you look down here, see if I can get, there should be a screw right here. Same thing on the other side. And then underneath, normally you're supposed to have a good amount of bolts, but I think only have two. Yeah, one right there, and then if I take the camera back, oh, here's my other one, right here. So I have two bolts like that on each side. Ugh. So I'm gonna take those out, and then I'll get back to you. All right, so I have all my bolts out, all my screws out. So what I should be able to do is that on both sides, like so, and then it should, whoops, there we go. So yeah, that's what I meant by like my grill. It isn't attached down here. So we're set it up next to my Honda grill. Look at that. Take that off. So then you should just be able to pull it like so. So there you go. That is how you get your front bumper off. It's nothing major, really. Kind of tedious if you have all the bolts, but I do not. So yeah, and if we get down here, we can take a real good look at how my leak is doing. So if you look all around through there, yeah. What are my coolants doing? Oh, that's great. None of my reservoir is still leaking on that hose down here. Let me get a better light so I can check that out. Oh, it's certainly wet. Don't know from what. There's oil there. Hey, I've been looking for that tool. Okay, well, whatever. One thing at a time. So this is what we're gonna do. For your light, you have 10 mil right on top. You have one on the side, and you have, should be one kind of like deep under. Yeah, right. Try to get that good on video. Oh, you should be able to see that one. So take those 10 mils out. Make sure you have all your lights unplugged back here, and then you pull your headlight out. So I did take my gloves off, or I did put gloves on. Now we're getting ready to take everything out. This should come out like that, like that. That's two of the lights. There should be another light. I think that's over on this side. So we're gonna, yeah. So then light should be able to come out. I do need two hands for this, but yeah, you just wanna make sure all your connectors are out. Both of those. You have a connector back here that you need to take out. So yeah, make sure both those are out, and then you take your light out. So, whoopsie me, there does appear to be another bolt here. It's the Phillips, or a 10 mil, I believe. So once you do that, grab it. Now your headlight should be good to go. Yeah, there we go. Now I am gonna need two hands for this, so I'll be right back. All right, so here's our headlight assembly. I took it passenger front. Now we have it right here. Oh shit. Basically, this is your igniter. This piece it plugs into your ballast on top. So what you do is you take these 3 screws out on top. Oh shit. Hard to do with one hand. Wish I had a fucking tripod or something. Alright, so this appears to be the best I can do for stand now. So I got this screw out on this side. You got one right here, one right here. You take your screwdriver or power tool, whatever you decide. Where I'm at right now, I don't have access to power, so best I can do is all hand tools. Unless I want to take shit home and charge it myself, which I already do with one thing, and it gets annoying. So there you go. pull out all your screws. So there should be 3. Now your ballast comes out just like this. And if you look down in here, there's a connector. That's for your igniter. And what you want to do is take that out. Since your ballast is good, what I'm going to do is just take a rag, microfiber, clean it up a bit. You know, it's still a good part. So you might as well just clean it up a little bit. Get all the dirt and gunk out. There we go. So yeah, this is your ballast. It's good. So you come in here, come into your headlight. You want to take out your bulb. Now this bulb is very expensive. Oh, yeah, this bulb is very, very expensive. When I first bought this car, I had to buy new bulbs, all that shit. It was annoying. So you take your igniter out. There we go. There you go. So this clips into a little piece of metal up on the top of the assembly. So I'm thinking about trying to get a good picture. So it clips right in here. And then of course your igniter goes on top, string loops through here. So yeah, just want to make sure that's out. So this is your old igniter. Yep, old igniter. Throw that in my trash bucket down there. Here we have our new igniter. Headlight igniter, Acura TSX. This is my handwriting. But let's go ahead and cut into this. Now, for all I know, I could be wrong. This could be a bulb failure, but heavily doubt it. Although they are eBay bulbs, so wouldn't put it past it. But we're not gonna try that yet. So we gotta take our knife again, cut along, and you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna do that. Actually. Here we go. New headlight igniter. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna go ahead, take our ballast, and set it over here so we can plug in our igniter to it. There we go. So it comes up just like this. There we go. Our ballast is plugged into our igniter. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our screws in. Screws in. Just make sure they're snug. You don't have to over tighten them. Ah, shit. Go. There we go. So then what you can do is you can basically just put everything back together how you found it. Make sure to not forget to plug your ground back in. It is a very important step, and it will be very, very annoying if you don't. So make sure. Which they can also be kind of a pain in the ass to plug in. But you can get it in there. Take it, you plug it in. There we go. And then you might need to crimp it yourself or make it a little bit tighter of a squeeze. So we're gonna do that ourselves. Go ahead and take some needle nose pliers. And you don't need to use a lot of force, you just need to use enough force to where it'll stay into place. Take it. Nothing major. So you take it, and from there you plug it in. Although I might have squeezed a little too hard now that I look at it. This little fucking rubber piece always gets in the way. I always try to pull it out of the way. So I'm gonna fix this and then I'll get right back to the video. Okay, so we are all put back together. Got my igniter in, everything's plugged in. Everything looks good. So what I'm gonna do before I put that bulb or that assembly back right there, I'm just gonna plug it in really quick, and then we are gonna see if it was the igniter. And if it was the igniter, perfect. We won't need to buy any bulbs. So as you can see, as it appears is my case, it was in fact the igniter. So yeah, now that we're good there, let's go ahead, go in here, shut off the lights. Gonna do that. And let's get that assembly back in, and then let's do that VTC actuator. Okay, so I didn't put the headlight back in yet because took some brake clean, was spraying away all the oil leak and shit. So I'll let that dry. I'm gonna spray it again with brake clean, and then I will then I'll put the headlight back in after I get that gasket in. So basically all you really need to do is take off the serpentine belt, power steering pump, and tensioner. So I'm gonna get those off and then I'll come back to you. All right, so once you get your tensioner out and your power steering pump moved to the side, it's these two 10 mils right here and this little cover. So you just replace that cover, and theoretically that leak should that leak right there should go away. Hopefully, I hope so. But yeah, so just these two bolts, this gasket. Okay, so I already took the gasket out. So here's our little cover. Here's the gasket. It's the little one that gets all gunked up and cracks and all that little shit all the time. Here's your replacement. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spray this with brake clean just to make sure you know, everything's good on it. And I'll put this new gasket in, button it all up, we'll call her good. Okay, so we're back. We got my power steering pump back in, serpentine belt tensioner. See that cover? Get in there. Got that gasket replaced. Serpentine belt back on. Believe it or not, it took me it took me a little too long to do that. But yeah. So when you see me next, you'll see the headlight back in, bumper back on, and yeah, that'll be the video. So here we are, bumper's back on, everything's good. You know, it's time to pull this thing out and pull in my newest pickup. Let's go out here really quick. And boom. This is my 1998 Honda Civic hatchback. Bought it from the dealer for $963. It's beautiful though. I already ordered some parts for it, so we're gonna keep it in here for now and start driving this thing. So thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Oh, I will be doing a video on that hatch. Just do a little walk around and all that. But yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining in, and hopefully you learned something. Still new to all this, so always looking for feedback. If you did learn something, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna try and upload more, but yeah, take care, guys.